We're excited to introduce this series of video bites to help you and your students create amazing experiences and build in demand skills for success in school and after graduation. In this bite, we'll share how Adobe Creative Cloud doesn't just give your students Adobe Photoshop, Illustrator, and InDesign, the world's best apps for creating incredible designs. It also empowers you to turn inspiration into beautiful creative work anywhere you are, with tools like Adobe Capture for turning smartphone photos into creative assets, Adobe Fresco for drawing and painting, and Photoshop on the iPad. So let's explore some of these tools, starting with our mobile apps. With the free Adobe Capture app on your device, you can create production-ready colors, patterns, vector-based shapes, 3D materials type, and a lot more from photos you capture. You can easily transform sketches or images you capture into shapes using the powerful vector converter. What you create here can be the building blocks for a logo in Illustrator or maybe icons in your InDesign layout. These assets are saved into Creative Cloud libraries to share and use in your favorite Adobe desktop or mobile apps, including Adobe Photoshop, InDesign, and Illustrator to use in your projects. Another great tool is Adobe Fresco. It's a free drawing and painting app that gives you a powerful way to unleash your creativity. From digital art and painting to creating sketch notes or even sketching for use in Spark videos, Fresco is intuitive and easy to jump into. Adobe Fresco brings together the world's largest collection of vector and raster brushes, plus revolutionary new live brushes to deliver a completely natural painting and drawing experience. Adobe Fresco documents you create are automatically synced to your Creative Cloud account. You can seamlessly work with Photoshop. You can also transfer your documents to Illustrator as PDFs that'll preserve the layers in your artwork. Photoshop now goes wherever you do. You can work with familiar tools as well as features reimagined just for the iPad with Photoshop on the iPad. With the same creative freedom as Photoshop on your desktop, you can composite and retouch images, work with multiple layers, show and hide content, make sophisticated selections, or even mask content. You can use brushes with the precise control of your finger or even your Apple Pencil. You can even open full-size Photoshop files right in your iPad and easily store them in the cloud as a Photoshop Cloud document. You get the same fidelity, power, and performance. You can then continue working in your Photoshop file right in Desktop Photoshop. With some content created in our mobile apps, you can move over to your desktop applications like Illustrator. You can continue working on your mobile creations like those you created in Capture. By choosing the Creative Cloud library you saved your assets to in the Libraries panel, you can drag those assets into your document, and the artwork from Capture is completely editable. In Illustrator, with the improved workspace, you get the Properties panel on the right, which gives you access to settings and controls right when you need them. And the toolbar on the left shows us the most widely used tools. But as we explore and learn in Illustrator, we can discover more. With Illustrator, you can easily create your artwork with shapes that are editable without switching tools. These are called live shapes. To create more complex artwork, using tools like the Shape Builder tool, you can combine your shapes in different ways. You can even create freeform paths using the wide variety of drawing tools available in Illustrator, including the curvature tool for creating and even editing shapes created with any of the drawing tools. You can take your artwork further in Illustrator by transforming more complex designs using the Puppet Warp tool. Illustrator automatically sets pins on the artwork that you can drag, add more, and even rotate to edit your artwork much more easily. You can also add realistic gradients and shading to your artwork using freeform gradients. You can fill a shape with a freeform gradient. You can add color stops for blending in different ways. Each stop can be a different color. You can even add gradients along a path to follow the contour of a shape, for instance. Selecting in Photoshop is a big part of our creation process. Using the Object Selection tool, you can select a single object or part of an object in an image. You can simply draw a rectangular region or a lasso around the object, and the object is automatically selected inside the defined region. Whether you're compositing images or just trying to fix an image you have, it can be challenging to remove parts. Using the Content-Aware Fill workspace, you can choose which source pixels to use. You can also tell Photoshop where to copy pixels from to fill the area. You get a live full-resolution preview of the changes, and even an option to save the result to a new layer. Making intricate selections like the hair on this woman can be challenging. Using the Select and Mask workspace, you can use the Quick Selection tool to make an initial selection. You can then refine the edge using the Refine Edge Brush tool. After clicking OK, a copy of the layer and a mask will be created by default. No matter what you're creating, be it a poster or a composite of images, you can easily mask images using the Frame tool. Turn shapes or text into frames that you can use as placeholders and fill them with images. You can easily replace an image by dropping another one into the frame, and it automatically scales to fit. In Adobe InDesign, you can get a jump start on your projects by starting from a free Adobe stock professionally made template, or you can select from document presets. Say you've created your document and you need to change the page size of a document after your content has been added. You don't need to manually adjust the text, images, and other elements. You can use Layout Adjustment to let InDesign make the changes for you. The Adjust Layout feature automatically adjusts all the elements in the layout when the page size, page margin, or bleed of a document is changed. In InDesign, when you're ready to share your project with others, you can export as PDF or use Publish Online. With Publish Online, you can repurpose your print document by publishing them online. It works on any device in any modern web browser without a plugin. You simply provide the online document URL to anyone that wants to view it. Students can also use Adobe Portfolio, which is a part of Creative Cloud, to present their ideas to the world in an online portfolio. They can even take those projects and assets they worked so hard on with them after they graduate. With more than 20 Creative Cloud apps and services, students can learn to explore the creative process, express their ideas, and communicate with impact. Visit this URL for more video bites and information on bringing Creative Cloud to your students.